Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Darrow here with another Options in Play video update. Um, I feel like you would have to not been paying attention at all to not hear about Walmart's epic earnings they dropped yesterday, and then I mean today retail has just been crushed thanks to a really surprisingly bad report from Target, and Walmart swept up in another wave of selling today, and it's down huge now over like the last 2 days. Let me go to the daily chart, so you can see the move over the last 2 days. Um, I mean, I certainly wasn't expecting that big of a drop in Walmart yesterday, but at the same time, it didn't mean that I was just going to step in and start to go long, right? I mean, a lot of times when you hear of a company like a Walmart or like a big name that a lot of people are familiar with, they see it down a lot. Their first instinct is saying like, "Oh, it's overdone," right? Like it's got to bounce. This is like a real company. They make a lot of money, and all of that's true. It is a real company. They make a lot of money, and they missed only on some metrics, right? But just because that's all true and it's down a bunch, it doesn't mean that it's going to bounce, right? And like that's really like an important lesson all the time, but specifically in this tape because things that get hit hard can keep getting hit hard, and we've seen it on so many different stocks, so many different times, right? That they just keep going down for a lot further than you expect, right? So I was looking for a bullish reversal on Walmart yesterday, right? So um, when it dropped when it dropped and kept sliding, I was at originally I was looking at like the 2022 support as kind of an area where I thought it might stabilize and it might catch a bounce, right? So that was like around like 120, 132, 133. Okay, so go into like this is the 5 minute chart. It didn't quite get down there off the open, so I was kind of letting it slide, right? And then when it got later in the morning, it got into that area, and I saw it start to stabilize, right? So it had my interest. I was taking a look at it. What I love to see, and like my pattern when I'm looking to trade intraday, is I like to see higher lows and then higher highs. Okay, meaning when Walmart stabilized around 132, which was right around the level I was looking at, like I want to see it put in a higher high. So in this case, that would probably be a move back above like 133.50, right? Because that's kind of where it's stabilized before it broke down. And then follow it up with like a subsequent, when it pulled back, have like a higher low. So 132 was the bottom here. If it rallied, hit 133.50 hypothetically, then I'd like to see the pullback hold maybe above 133, right? So make continuous progress, right? Make a higher high and then make like a higher low. That didn't happen. It just sold through it, right? Kept sliding. It even tried to do it into the end of the day. Still couldn't do it. Now today, I mean, I knew it was going to be under pressure after Target, so I was looking at it into this is the weekly, right? So I was looking at it into the 200 week, which was around 124.67. So when it got down there, again, I mean, I was looking at it, staring, but just kept ticking, ticking, ticking. Had a little sign of life, but immediately sold through it, right? And in the afternoon, you had you actually had a decent reversal set up, right? So you had the bounce, then it put in a higher low, right? So this is this low, had a bounce, pulled back, higher low, but then the second it tried to put in a higher high, it got rejected, and the patterns mute, and that's it. Couldn't do it, and then it never was able to get back up there, and now it's starting to slide back down, right? So people will trade differently. Like what I do might not work for you, right? But for me, when I'm looking for like these intraday reversals, so whether it's on the bull side or the bear side, I still need a signal. I'm not just going to jump into something because it's down a lot, right? Or even if it got to a level that I like, I still won't get into it until I see some sort of tradable signal, because like I want confirmation that the selling has been exhausted and then the buyers are starting to get a little bit more aggressive, right? And even though back-to-back days Walmart got to levels I liked, it just didn't give like the tradable reversal signal, so I didn't end up doing anything with it. And maybe tomorrow there'll be something, but as of today and yesterday, it's still under serious selling pressure, and I'm just waiting. Okay. So we'll see how the next few days go, because I mean today was a huge reversal to the downside and really could set things in motion for the next couple of days. So expect more volatility. All right. So if you like this video and you're looking for more information about swing trading or day trading with options, please follow up the link in the description of the video for more information on options in play. Have a great night. Stay well, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.